This is a 70 amp speed controller, and what it does is it takes in your throttle input or your PAS input and converts it into power for your motor. If you strip it all away, this is what it comes down to, which is a circuit board with many components, and it starts right here. In this factory, what it does is it comes out with the circuit board and puts it through a giant wave solder machine like this. And this wave solder machine would then solder all the components onto this circuit board. And at the end of this wave solder machine, there is a human quality checker. And she uses a digital microscope to check if every single component has been soldered properly onto the circuit board. If there are any corrections to be made, she would then put it through the wave solder machine once again or hand correct them. And once the hand correction is done, then she'll look through it under that microscope and make sure that everything is okay. This is the visual check before she actually puts it back into the production line. Once the wave solder machine is done, there'll be some hand soldering of the wires. You see the wires that come in from the circuit board, those are hand soldered individually. Once that's all put together, then it goes into the test phase. This is a circuit board tester, which then tests the controller to make sure that it can handle the current load and the voltage load that it promises. So if it's a 50 amp or 70 amp controller, then there will be a 70 amp load put onto the controller to make sure that nothing goes wrong. So once the completed circuit board is done, it's hooked up to this test machine. A simulated load equivalent to a rider riding on an e-bike at high speed is then put onto the controller. This long cylindrical green round things, those are huge giant resistors, right? The biggest resistors you can ever find, and their job is just to put on a lot of load onto the controller. And once the controller passes load test, then it's put into a heat sink casing for heat dissipation or waterproofing.